Bruce and welcome to EHI TV, EHealth Insider's essential news on video. Coming up, the awards deadline is fast approaching, so I caught up with EHealth Insider's events team to find out more about the judges, sponsors and how you can enter. First, let's get our top 3 most read news stories this week. At number 3 this week, following last week's EHI TV interview with the head of Kaiser Permanente's Centre for Innovation, Dr. Chow advised NHS IT professionals to keep the faith, even during tough times. Dr. Chow described how Kaiser Permanente had recently completed the implementation of a $4 billion electronic patient record system and how research had already shown significant benefits. At number 2 this week, and last week the Coalition set out their vision for the NHS to slim down the Department of Health, cut NHS administration and hand commissioning to GPs. The document also pledged to provide better information around performance and ratings online. However, it watered down the Tories' plans to provide patient access to their online records. And our number 1 most read and most commented news story this week is the uproar from the unions around Andrew Lansley's plans to abolish strategic health authorities by 2012. Unisons say that they are very concerned about the breaking up of the NHS, but our readers seem to be taking a very different view, with many saying that SHAs are generally unhelpful and often a waste of money. Time is running out for trusts and suppliers to enter this year's EHealth Insider Rewards. Joined by me now is Head of Events, Neil Hadland, to tell us more. So Neil, another great judging panel this year. Tell us a bit more who's on it.
Well, we're very fortunate this year, Sarah, to have Christine Connolly chairing the judging panel for us. And she's joined with Linda Davidson, who is the co-founder of EHealth Insider. And representing the different areas of the country, we have Heather Strachan, who is the Clinical e-health lead for the Scottish Government, representing the Wales vote, so to speak, is Dr. Martin Murphy, who's the Clinical Director of Informing Healthcare. We're very, very fortunate to have Carla Morgan, who was one of our winners of Team of the Year last year, and she's from the Rio programme at Waltham Forest. Brian Derry, Chair of Assist, one of our close friends here at EHI, is joining us on the panel for the first time. And then finally representing the sponsors, the principal sponsors, BT, is Peter Smith, who's the Programme Director for their BT Local Service programme. So a great panel of judges, and they're chomping at the bit to get your entries.
So these are the only awards dedicated to health IT in the UK. Who should be entering these awards?
Well, Sarah, you could be a team of 1 or a large team working in a primary care trust or acute hospital. If you're doing some good work for patient care or innovation, or very simply saving money with your project, we want to hear from you. So if you're sitting at your desk now and you know you're doing good work, we'd like to hear from you.
So I know the closing date is fast approaching,
Yep.
next week I believe.
Indeed.
How can people get involved?
You need to go to the website. Everything's done online, Sarah. So if you go to www.ehealthawards.com, all the details of the categories are on there. And also, we've made it much more simple to enter this year. There are set fields that you need to answer. So it's very easy to enter. And the deadline, as you say, is Friday the 4th of June at 4 p.m. Stop what you're doing right now. Ignore the patients and please do enter.
Thanks very much, Neil.
Thank you.
That's all for this week, but next week we'll be celebrating the release of the iPad in the UK. Joining me in the studio will be IMS Maxims, who will be talking about how the iPad can be applied to healthcare. I'll see you then.